Okay, two guys.
The crop survived that hell. Well, she did. And now she's our problem. We've got company. She's there. Over here.
Okay, did not clean it though. Oh wow, I got plenty of heals. Okay, cool. Where you at? Where they at? Okay, now I gotta heal. There we go. Okay, got quiet, but there's gotta be more. Gotta be more. I don't like when it gets too quiet. Oh, we're climbing up. Really?
What happened back there?
Bridge collapsed. Looks like we're gonna have to fly out the rest of the cargo.
I don't think I have you as a friend on Epic, T.
Sick of this place.
Patience. If we succeed here, we can go wherever the hell we want.
Yeah, we got the Atlas. They took it up to the weather station. What
Imponed.
happened back there?
Bridge collapsed. Looks like we're gonna have to fly out the rest of the cargo.
Hope they found something up there. Getting sick of this place.
Patience.
How you don't have to worry about this place anymore.
Yeah, we got the Atlas. They took it up to the weather station. Why there? Not sure. I heard some chatter over the phone.
I need some stealth here.
Access to the dome.
I'm not good at stealth.
I don't know. But they gave the order to pull up stakes, so we'll probably be moving soon.
Heads up! Incoming!
There we go. And we're gonna fall back. Oh! Hello there.
What's that?
Oh, nothing to see here. We fall back. Can I get behind this guy? Yeah, he's not really doing his job. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna patrol.
Target reacquired.
Ah, balls. Look at me. I felt like I got stealth.
I got it. Give me covering fire.
There we go. I don't know how I shot him though. Because I was really behind cover. Like the arrow kind of went this way out so I can clear the shit. I'm talking here, asswipe. I was talking. Thank you. But I was like the walls here and I'm like here, and somehow the arrow went around. It went out and around and just target. Surprised how I should have been dead though. All right, let's read this.
An old Soviet.
We gotta get her Russian proficiency up. Damn, still not even level 3 yet. When you shoot me again, dog with glasses, if he's still looking about.
Must be close.
You stream pretty much every day? Alright, cool. I'll pop in when I can. Cause like I stream this by every day too, but I usually stream it this time. We're going to Heart of Stone. Take significantly less damage from enemy gunfire. Yes. Oh god, yes. That's definitely going to be necessary in the hardest difficulty. Too bad they won't let me get like where I could be totally careless. On normal, in this game on normal. Ooh, increased damage in melees? Hell yeah. Using that on Thursdays though? You got work for Thursdays?
It's a stamp.
Oh, it's a stamp. Okay. Oh, it's right.
Busy down here. What's going on? New orders. Getting ready to move.
You take Japanese classes on... Oh, cool! Nihongo benkyou shitemasu ka?
These are already packed.
Ah. Haha. Omoshiroi da ne. Hey, Mono Nami. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Banana Cabana. Good vibes to you. How you doing? Boku wa ni... Ah, nanatte. Boku wa nandatte. 25年ぐらい日本語を話してことありますね。うん。日本で住みました。前は。I lived in Japan before. And I was stationed there. My Japanese is not perfect though, but it's pretty good. But it used to be. I used to be fluent. I need somebody to practice with. Don't be jealous. You know. In time, you'll get really good. But also, if you have people to practice with, really helps. I don't know where you're at. Get your Japanese friend you can practice with. And they always want to learn English. You can say, "Hey, I'll help you with your English. You help me with my Japanese." Because yeah, learn languages. You basically got that muscle. Kind of like a muscle. If you don't use that, it's gonna be a waste, right? Oh, let's go ahead and get this.
Not anymore.
My you gonna tour Japan in November actually? Oh hell yeah. You'll get some practice there. They would definitely appreciate you making an attempt. They're very gracious like that. Hmm. Let me fall back. Mona Nani, how you doing? You a Tomb Raider fan or did you come in with that raid? The Jerry Curl raid? Yeah, you've been a few times, you always give you a big boost in reading skill? Heck yeah. Like, when I first started learning the writing system, like hiragana kind of that's easy. And I used to focus on like the correct way to writing kanji, but now that, on a computer, you use a Japanese IME on a computer, you can just hit space and then you can choose the kanji, as long as you know what it is. Oh my god, that way forward. But you have to know 2,000 kanji to read a newspaper in Japanese.
We're gonna head out with the others?
Not yet.
I can read manga in Japanese.
And do your rounds.
Because they have what's called they call it hiragana, that's written above kanji in like literature and stuff, furigana, and it's basically a pronunciation. And then I can look up the word if I don't already know the word. It is tough.
Hey, give me a hand over here. Sure.
Like, you get into like the real like nitty-gritty details of kanji, or because they have a Japanese reading and then a Chinese style, so
We're not taking any
the way you read is a little bit different.
Suppose you're right.
日本語は超難しいですよね。Very difficult. Well, I like saying 超, which is like very, very, or mecha mecha, but one of those is like Kansai, like southern Japan, southern Honshu Island, and the other one's like Tokyo Ben. You're still not good enough to actually talk to anyone other than any teacher. Hey, don't be afraid, Jerry. Just speak. You know, you're making an attempt.
We're under attack! He's dead!
We're getting toward him. I see him. Figured it out. Just you and me.
Yes. I don't know a lot of Kansai Ben. I was stationed on Okinawa. And they have their own dialect too. Although don't ever call people from Okinawa Japanese. They'll get offended. Kansai, yeah, you have like arigato. Arigato means thank you in Tokyo dialect, but then in Kansai it's okini, which sounds very similar to like okino, like big. It's big, like or sorayo, soyayo. Only thing you know is they use ya instead of da. Yes. Hey, still, you still know something. That's I count that as the win. And a lot of time with Japanese, you can omit the subject, like you can just use the object and the verb. But like learn your participles, like learn your particle, like like wa, wo, te, the te form and the verbs and stuff like that. I never studied Japanese in a class. I just learned from having ex-girlfriends, and I been to Japan and having a lot of Japanese friends. I was very bad because I started learning Japanese. I moved back to New York, and I was like, "Sumimasen ga, Nihonjin desu ka? Excuse me, but are you Japanese?" And they're like, "Oh," and they're like, "Oh, you speak Japanese." They I guess they don't first say like, they're not like us where they, if they want to say, like, kind of piss off, Those people speak like Osaka Ben. Takes a little, yeah, it does. Because I never lived in that part of Japan. I've only ever visited there. So my Tokyo Ben was sufficient. Oh, there we go. One more. Nai, hen, omae wa dou hara? Oh, haha. You know what's funny though? Because like everybody who doesn't really speak Japanese, but then they watch anime, but they watch it with subtitles instead of dubs. They'd be like, "Omae wa mo shineru." I was like, that's so rude. Like, if you just disregard the temporarily disregard the like formalities, stuff like that. Mo shineru is telling somebody to die is kind of rude, but then you add omae. And because Japanese people do like have their levels of formality, omae is very rude, so it's like doubly rude. That's another one to throw you off. Yes, if I didn't want to learn other languages, I could probably invest a lifetime in like mastering Japanese. I met some Ainu up on Hokkaido. And hold on a second. My chroma key does not like my hat. It does not like my hat at all. But also, the coolest thing I have, I don't know where it is right now because I rearranged stuff. But I have a dictionary. It's about twice as thick as this is, like the, and it's a dictionary of English loanwords, that the Japanese took from English. And a lot of them do mean, what they sound like they mean, but then some of them don't mean, what they sound like. So it's kind of weird. Okay, well, I think the hardest pronunciation was TSU. Sit, sit, sit. Because if you have like SUKI, Suki des or Suki des, which is like to like something, or skit, 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 which is means moon. A lot of them have basically been repurposed into their own meaning. Yes, yes. And a lot of times they can also make them into like colloquialisms.
We stand now on the
Is your favorite? Change the meaning?
World.
Oh yeah.
The divine source has been located. Croft, while still alive, has been effectively neutralized.
McDonald's though. My favorite thing to say in Japanese though is the Japanese way of saying McDonald's. McDonald's though. Oh, you got the IME installed. I need to install the Japanese IME on my computer again.
A pendant.
It's also really hard to get used to saying words you know are English origin, but saying in Japanese, yes. Like, I always used to say like, boku no name wa Mike desu, Mike. But very, you know, everything else is Japanese, but then I just say Mike the way I always say Mike. Oh, watashi wa Mike desu. But then I dated a Japanese girl who didn't really speak any English at all, and then I was still my Japanese was very, very crude. But she went from knowing English to like being able to speak and hold a conversation in a year's time. She was smart. It wasn't due to me being a great teacher. She was really, really smart. But then I was able to like learn Japanese really quick because I had a couple of guy friends that didn't really speak it either. So it's so weird compared to how we do. Yeah, but you know, just imagine how English is to them. You know the cool thing about learning a language though? For one thing, you have more people you can talk to, and two, you can begin to understand why certain people who speak that language, why they do the things they do. Because it's all in the language, you know, you get a good beginning, you get a very good it's a broad understanding but of the mind and you know why they do things what they do. You don't fully comprehend it, but you begin to kind of understand. And if you start learning more and you can understand the people, which I think is helpful. Opens your mind up.
A rifle shell. But there's something unusual about this one.
Oh, there's some etchings on there. Huh. But if you go to the country, you know, you get to see them more as they are.
I won't.
Like Asian people, like, you know, a lot of people try to say they're deceptive, but like they don't really show like their true feelings. I mean, it's, you know, you get some odd, you know, I guess odd ducks as they would call them, that more open, but. You know, it's usually like either they've been in America a long time or, you know, they've been around, you know, Western people. Although the younger people are more open, though. The younger people are slowly changing. Learning Chinese characters is fun. You know, a lot of people hate that part, but I love it. You know, I love the idea of like pictographs and stuff. And then I used to have a book. I wish I still had it. It was like. It was showing the evolution of like the Chinese characters from the original Chinese to them becoming more like mainstream in Japanese and modern. But then you have the on, and then you have the there's two different types of reading. I think the on, I can't remember the on and something else, but one's like Japanese style and then one's Chinese style. But then yeah, I also love the history and stuff. Even just the concept of the parts of the character meaning, yeah. I love the idea. I mean, basically, like very, very crude characters that represented the world around them, and then how they evolved, and it you know, became like calligraphy and beautiful and artsy and pretty cool. Like when I was stationed in Iraq, I never like never really learned, unfortunately, how to read and write Arabic too well. But I don't really speak it that much anymore. the reading like the language, the written language of Arabic though is, man, it was so hard for me because there were very subtle differences. But like you know, in the Chinese characters and stuff like that, there's definite differences. I love language though. I love culture and history and stuff. Like TypeScript, yes. TypeScript's not easy either. It looks really cool though. I love the design of it. But unfortunately, I never put any time into studying it. I'm pretty sure I can learn it. I just know like Swati Cup.
Jonah.
But they have a male and a female way of speaking. That's my extent. I actually know a few words. I had this girl, a really good friend of mine. She was like, she always called me Big Brother. I guess kind of spoiled me because he knew English very well. I didn't want to try to speak very broken Thai.
Negative. We're moving on to the next phase of the operation.
All right, we got this guy.
They're here.
Oh, dude, that took a massive tumble. He's a, oh. Like, I speak a little Korean. You know, I can order food and stuff like that. I can ask for directions. But like when I was in South Korea, I was at a Taco Bell because I was just like trying to like get good at the language, and these two white boys. I don't know if like they weren't American. I don't know if they were British or Aussie, but you know, they didn't speak any Korean at all, and but they were trying to like simplify the English, you know, like I'm like I ordered my wait for the they ordered the food and they waited, and then I ordered in Korean, which I got the food I wanted, so okay, I consider that win. It's not like only a few times I usually eat just their food, but I talk to them. I say you don't have to talk to them like they're idiots. Just because English is not the first language doesn't mean they're stupid. And second of all, this is a very popular area for foreigners. So I'm pretty sure she speaks English, at least understands it. You don't need to like spoon feed her. Hey, what's up, Jesse? How you doing, dude? Of course they didn't like me after that, dude. Oh. Okay. You doing all right? Whoa, 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 whoa! I forgot that was scripted. Are you off tonight? Oh, you are? Awesome. Shani was by earlier. Shani May said she wasn't feeling well. She was pissed off. I think she was mad because she couldn't. I guess she couldn't come see you. Which I understand that. I can't be with the one I care about. I'd be mad too. Man, 3 deaths more than last game on the hardest difficulty. Jeez. Yeah, you went to the show today in Boston. She was too sick to go, even though you got a ticket. Oh, that sucks.
Your loyalty to her is strong. I admire you. I do. but even my patience has
But little Jerry and Dog with glasses, you guys should try to learn Korean. Korean's actually not that hard. It's the same grammar basically, but the reading and writing is easy, like the basics of it. Because they use Chinese characters, but mostly they just use the Hangul, the Korean writing. You watch a lot of Korean dramas?
Please, please, no.